So what this event was mainly about was getting together all the social entrepreneurs here at Rhodes University. We wanted to create a space and a platform for them to grow and learn and to go through experiences that add value and enable them to then take their ideas and turn them into sustainable businesses so that they have a positive impact in their community. So that's really what we're trying to drive here.
What I got from the event was entrepreneurs have to be very specific. They need to know what they want. You need to be able to pitch what you want. Public speaking is very important. Understanding your context, who you're pitching to, what you're pitching, and all that just culminates in what your end goal will be.
Okay, so what I really learned from this experience is that as a social entrepreneur, first you need to know what is the problem within the society, because that's the essence really. You need to know what's the problem within the society and then come up with a solution that does not only speak to the society but that you've also experienced as a person. So that's what's going to distinguish your experience with,
something that's already existing in society.
So yeah, it was really helpful in terms of knowing the financial need that you have and also approaching the relevant people, organizations.
And it was also important in the sense that this meeting was different to previous other presentations that people have held because it was more interactive, it was more practical, it was not based on what this person is about, but how we need to show people how to go about it and not always having speeches about how someone experienced this, but actually trying to ensure that people know how. The how question has been absent.
Exactly.
It's been absent in many years.
Amazing.
And it's the time in which it has to be addressed and implemented.
Amazing.
Specific things that you need for this business to be alive tomorrow. So if he signs a check now and you are running a business that needs a MacBook, you're gonna be like, Barack, I have this problem, this is the solution to get this thing out to market, whether it's a product or service. I need a MacBook and it's 15,000 rand. That's your ask. So I need a problem, solution, and the ask. What do you want?
One of the main things that I learned, I think it was very helpful, is being specific, because we tend to dwell on a lot of things, especially when you're asking for things from funders or from VC firms, or just asking for loans. Just being specific and just being practical and actually applying that in your space. And also the other one is what that's something I could take away from that.
Okay, for me, it's basically in the beginning of everything is about stop looking for gaps that are not close to you or that you don't understand. Like maybe I come from a small town and I'm always looking to find my space in the big city, whereas I could look for the industry I could develop back at home. So that's something great that I've learned and I took away from. I've always had a problem with people coming here telling us about how their businesses have failed and they've done this in life, they've done this, and never really engaged with us on a practical level. Here I got to learn how to pitch, here I got to learn how to start my idea, I got to learn where to start if I am thinking of starting a business. So it was just something great that I haven't learned, that I couldn't have learned in a classroom, which was great. And
yeah. And also just to add on, one thing that Ian said, the first speaker, is that you don't have to come up with a new thing, because we also often think our ideas are not good enough because they're not like groundbreaking. One thing he said was that you can essentially look at what other people are doing and try to solve that problem by making it unique to your situation. And so for me, that is really great, because now I'm going back wanting to look at what's happening and trying to solve that within my space.
Yeah, so it's just also adding on, just be alert of the gaps that are around you and stop looking for things that already exist and trying to be, but then like looking at what you can bring home. Yeah, that's all.
Definitely.
I found the workshop very useful.
It was actually quite interesting and insightful. What was the biggest thing you took from it?
Well, the biggest thing I took from it, firstly, was the e-blocks that Mr. Ian was telling us about recycling plastic bags to make bricks for those who don't have, those in need, underprivileged. I also learned a lot from Tato Khatleng about being specific and about storytelling, which was very informative.
Yes, I think the biggest thing for me was the founder's story, like the importance of the founder's story, to get the essence across to the people who you're actually trying to connect with, because then they can connect with you on a much deeper level, which then drives their will to actually want to consume or use your service or the product and so on. But yeah, I think that's what it was for me.
And Red Bull is a premium brand, and we like to take opportunities where they are. So the opportunity that we saw is people know us for high performance, but mainly in the sporting arena. So this is a way for us to engage high performance, but in a different context, in a working context, in an entrepreneurial context as well, to show that we energize everyone who's trying to be great, which really embodies what the brand is about.